Yo, welcome to day 7 of the Slow Sea Yoga Handstand Challenge. We made it. It was originally a 1-week challenge. It's manifested pretty much into a month's challenge or more. But hey, what is time at this moment? Now there's two things in today. The theme is going to be back bends in a handstand. Clearly there's two aspects to that. There's the handstand and there's the back bend. If you can't handstand yet, if you add a back bend on top, you know, the result may not be so stable or pretty in a physiological sense. If you're not comfortable in your back bends, you know, you add it to your handstand, it's not suddenly gonna by magic become comfortable just because you're upside down. Though I'm always open to leaving possibilities there, so you can see if it does suddenly become comfortable when you're upside down. That having said, I'm still going to cover many exercises today that will help. At some point, maybe I'll do a 7-day back bend challenge, and that combined with the handstand challenge of days 1 to 6, it will make much more sense when you do these exercises. You'll have probably a lot more space, you'll be more relaxed in your breathing, you'll be more comfortable in your form. But we will start. Make sure your wrists and your shoulders are warmed up. Now, firstly, I want to cover the form you're going for in an inverted back bend. So it could be on your forearms, it could be on your handstand. It is different to straight line. We've been pretty much working the straight line form for the past 6 days, for the past month. Your head is in a different position. You're no longer looking between the wrists. You're extending the throat. So to warm ourselves up for that, you're going to turn your palms slightly out against the wall, bring your chin towards the floor, so it's like a puppy pose. Relax your chest towards the ground, keep extending the neck forwards, try to push the chest towards the ground or on the ground if you have that space. Stay there for around 30 seconds. Okay, this is one I made earlier. And then coming up, if you have a chest stand, I would do that and then do a chest stand for around 30 seconds. Chest stands, if you have that in your range of movement, are one of the best preparations for a great form in handstands inverted. I'm gonna do a simple chest stand now. I'm not so warm, but I'm warm enough to do a chest stand because I'm also used to them. So your chin comes forwards. By the way, this isn't a tutorial on chin stand, so if you don't know how to do this, just skip this part. I don't want you to hurt your neck. Okay. I take it from him. Yeah, so that I was working my chest towards the floor and then another 30 seconds there. Okay, so you've done your split up against the wall, which we did in a previous video, but now we're going to flip it around so or add a different dimension. Instead of just bringing the chest closer to the leg, you're going to now look up. You're going to keep the top leg as straight as you can, lift the chest. Again, another 30 seconds there. Think again of that imprint of your chest towards the floor, the back of the neck and front of the neck extend forwards, and then you can start to pulse. So you're pulsing your pelvis towards the wall. I like keeping my back leg straight and turning the hips slightly. It gives me, well, that's not what I meant to say. I like keeping the back toes, definitely do keep the back leg straight if you can. I like to keep the back toes tucked under. So it gives me more control over my top hip. I can turn the hip towards the floor, so the hip is not turning out, pelvis is not twisting. That's why I'm doing that. And then just gentle pulses as you look up to low ribs, maybe towards the thigh as you extend the chest forwards. Good. And then the other side. Again, same thing. Turning the top hip towards the floor. Both legs as straight as you can. Pulses as you lift the chest, as you look forward. So it's the same neck or chest position that you would want in your inverted handstand. So the chest would be more and more parallel to the floor, neck extending forwards. Good, and then release. Okay, so this time you're going to kick up and you're going to do the same idea with the neck. So you're extending the throat forward. So now you're looking towards the wall instead of looking between the wrists, which is what you were doing when you're doing your straight line. We're going to again work straight legs. The distance from the wall will vary depending on how flexible your back is. If your back is not that flexible, your bend might be around, your legs might be around here, so your bend will be less. You still want to get the legs straight, so don't worry so much about how far your legs come down the wall. Work on the two concepts we just did with the previous exercises. So chest and throat extending forwards, legs as straight as you can. So I'm going to kick up, I'm going to play with here. So if you're comfortable with walking on your hands with your feet against the wall, you can always just see how it feels to be in one position and then adjust. I'm probably a little bit too close to the wall here. I'm going to come up. Oh no, it's fine. And then, so I'm pushing up, legs as straight as I can. Legs slide down the wall, legs as straight as I can. Throat extends forwards. I feel like my chest is relaxing towards the floor. Legs as straight as I can. Lift the head, lift the throat, breathe. If you find it tricky in back bends to breathe, little exhales through the mouth. And then when you're ready, coming down. So that's the feeling. It doesn't matter. Let's go a little bit closer so you can see it's the same idea. Swapping legs, I think it was the leg last time. So I'm still looking forwards, legs straight, looking forwards, legs straight, legs slide down. At some point, I would just fall back because my legs, as they slide down, they have more room to slide down. So it's pushing my chest back so much that the weight is shifting so much into the heel of my hands that it's pushing me away from the wall. So I'd have to adjust, give myself more space. So that's one of the inverted handstands, inverted backbend handstands you can do. The other one, which is a really nice one, is when you're splitting your legs. So then you've got that counterbalance, and if you feel like you're going to fall, you can always use the leg which is closer to the floor, which came up last basically. A good way to warm up again your legs for that are the exercises we've done previously, but also you can do kicks. So you extend, you look up, keep the leg as straight as you can, lift the chest. So you're going for that lift of the chest and the lift of the leg. So it's that, if you were upside down, it would be the same positioning of the body, just inverted. So my hands would be on the floor. Doing around 6 of those, around 6 on the other side. And you can also play with that using the wall as well. In this one, it depends on your split. If you've got a good split, it will be pretty much a leg distance away from the wall. Again, you can come up and adjust, or if it's too close, come down. You know, you have the opportunity to come down, to come back up, to readjust, to start to work out what's good positioning for you, distance-wise. So there's not one rule in these kind of things for everyone. Yeah, there was something going through my mind, but it's gone. So if it's useful for this video, I will trust it comes back. So my hands are here. Again, try to start with your head looking forwards. Okay, so I'm a little bit close to the wall. So if my leg tries to come down any further, it's pushing me back. I'm going to bring both legs to the wall, step back. And that's better. Breathing there. I'm still a bit close to the wall, but it's okay. It's trial and error. I'm trying to extend the chin, relaxing through the back. Breathing. Okay, I could be a little bit further. It was stopping me a little bit from going down, but it was still a nice movement in the back. And remember, yeah, do both sides. Now I remember what I was saying. Every day your back is going to be different. Every day it feels different to do handstands as well. So those are 2 different factors you're going to now be dealing with every day. how comfortable you are on your hands, how comfortable your back is in bending. So be gentle with yourself, relax into it, go slowly, particularly if it's your first back bends of the day. You can still get an imprint in the body of the positioning you're going for, even if you're not so warmed up. Don't push it, obviously, but you can get a position of the, what are you doing? The chin is trying to lift, throat is softening, relaxing your back, feel the spine moving into the back, which is what the spine does in a back bend. Use your hips, the front of the hips, and which the splits are really good training for. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy, have a great day. See you another time for another challenge. Any questions of any of the days we've done for the handstand challenge, 7-day handstand challenge, let me know. Feel free to tag the results of the competition, which is, we're going to pull out of a pot someone's name. They're going to win a free online Saturday handstand class. It's 8 AM UK time on Saturdays. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the challenge. It's been great seeing what everyone's been up to and how everyone's changed, particularly the ones who've been doing it really regularly. It makes a big difference to do anything regularly, and yeah, but however you do it, yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to tag Slow Villas, Gili to Yoga One Love, and then you can be put in the pot for winning the class. See you soon. A reminder, do both legs.